trained by Britney Spears producer.
What?
Then by a CeeLo Green guy.
What?
And yeah, right? I've been very blessed.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, I've been very blessed. But as I walked there and I recorded my songs there, it's $4 to $5 grand for a song.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got all these college students, all these newcomers, all these people who just want to sing and have themselves recorded. And so I decided to open up a studio with my knowledge from working at these ones to help these newer artists, these newer people who don't have $4 or $5 grand to drop on a song, come in and be able to record for $50, $100, $200, depending on the
project. Look at you being all giving and everything. I love it.
Hey everybody, it's Pat here with the Chat with Pat show. And I am visiting Stephentodd Tracy, who owns the Las Vegas Record Lab. He's all about music. He's all about recordings. He's worked with so many people. So I'm here to just chat with him about how he got to where he's at. This is his little studio, and it's amazing. He's making all of this music happen within this little place. And I'm going to show you a little bit of what it looks like. Records everywhere. So, Stephen, this is where it all happens. I mean, all that magic comes out of this, and these fingers. Oh, my goodness. Well, Stephen, I was so excited to talk to you, when I met you just at Water Street, and I thought, what a really unique thing you're doing. And the thing that really caught my attention was when you said people pay so much for the same services that you're doing for much less. Yeah. So if you could give me an idea, like a person comes and they've had their song that they've written or whatever, and then they come and they bring the music to you, then you put it in your system, their song, or do you write the song for them, or?
It depends on the artist, of course. I mean, the majority of what I do is people bring me a song that they wrote on like the guitar, and I expand it so that it's a full song like this. I'll usually sit down with them and help them rewrite it to make it a little more commercial, because every artist, they write from the heart, right, and they don't write so that everybody else's heart is involved too. And no, so I basically take it and I expand upon it and add all the instruments and make it a real song. And you're so right about the words, because I tell people all the time now, music is really boiled down to two things: beat and words. If you have those two, you can make a hit song. I had a young lady come in a little bit ago, Katie, and she brought me this wonderful song about her heartbreak, and we were able to expand that. I rewrote the chorus with her, made it twice as long, and I was able to take those words and, like you said, twist it so that it wasn't just about her heartbreak. Because I believe that music is about sharing experiences. We've all had a heartbreak. You've had a heartbreak, I've had a heartbreak, your son's had a heartbreak. And if you can sit there and have somebody hear the song and be like, man, I've been through that too, I know that feeling, you're going to have a hit.
Yeah. I went to the House of Blues at the event just at Water Street, and I really enjoyed you on stage because, first of all, it was so varied, your music at that show. And you just have such a connection and an engagement with the audience and everything, and we're there. And I watched a few of those shows because I was shooting video with her all the time, and you just kind of stood out, the connection that you were making.
It's like, oh, oh, I can feel your body heat, oh, oh, through the computer screen, like, oh, oh, your lips look lonely, baby, answer the phone, like, oh, you're more than a memory.
So you're pretty passionate about music, and I think the difference might be because you are in here creating music for not just yourself, but other people. So you have a better connection to the audience. Do you think that might be true?
I think that's absolutely true. I mean, I started off this and I was only a pop musician. That's all I cared about. That's all I listened to. And because of working with other artists, now I love R&B, I love funk, I love swing, and it really does open your eyes to what other people are going through, what connects with other people, and what beats really hit with other people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Stephentodd Tracy, he's got some plastic out there. I guess that's what they would call this. In my day, they called it vinyl. Then it was cassettes, and the CDs aren't even in anymore. But he's got a couple of things going on. He does some work with the LDS Church, and is making Inspire. And you're coming out with Inspire too. Is that what you?
We're coming out with Inspire Love for Valentine's Day, and this one actually doesn't have anything to do with the LDS Church. This is just to let the people of Las Vegas show their love and spirit. So what we did is we found people from all walks of life here, whether they were active musicians right now or not. We wanted them to come in and really show us what love in Las Vegas was. So we've got a guy named Jason who works out at the test site. We've got a lady who used to sing on cruise ships who's now working at a school in Henderson. We've got some 12-year-olds. We've got a guy who was in Philharmonics and in Pitch Perfect on it. It's going to be an amazing album, and it's really going to show Las Vegas's heart, and that's what I'm excited about.
That's great, and you're putting it out at Valentine's Day, so that really works. Now he's on this CD looks like the mini CDs that I bought. They were all now 24, now 35. I think they're up to now 100. I don't know, but Stephen has a song on here, STT Best Weekend Ever. Can you give me one quick little?
Best weekend ever, having fun in the sun with all my number ones, like best weekend ever.
I love it. And wait, now you didn't want me to know about it, or what's going on? There's a lot of people on this thing.
Oh yeah, it's a compilation of a lot of artists, especially on the West Coast. We actually got to tour South California all the way through Hollywood and LA and all that.
Wow.
And it was fun. The guy who put this together was he was a producer for, gosh, I want to say All American Rejects. That's sad that just went straight over my head, but yeah, he's been in the industry forever, and so he put us on there with some people who've got a good fan base and some new up and comings.
I mean, there's some CeeLo Greens on here. I mean, it's not like you're
there's
just with a bunch of hula hands or something like that, right?
Well, they let me in, so you got to be a little
there
bit.
There you go. Well, I think that's fantastic. I mean, that just really speaks to this guy has definitely been around, and I just really appreciate I got to come back because we didn't even touch the tip. I'm doing a quick little Snapchat, Pat. So this is not as full as I'd like it to be, but I think I'm going to go see Stephen play. You're going to see a little video of him playing it just at Water Street. But I'm going to go. You play at a club here?
Yeah, I've got a few lounges and stuff I play at. Right next Friday I'll be out. Actually, I'll be in California. I'm actually in California next month. So I'm actually doing North Hollywood at Stinges and a lot of places like that. But come back March, I'll be back in Vegas, and that's when I'll hit you up with all the dates.
Yeah, because I'd like to come back and check you out and everything. And just, like I said, this is a short and sweet version of you. There's so much more to everything that you're doing. And I just really would like to actually come when you have someone who's brought their music to you and see how that develops out. And I'm bringing my song. I'm not going to tell you right now what it is, but he's going to help me hook it up, and it's going to be my show theme song. You better believe that. Hey everybody, it was so exciting meeting with Stephentodd Tracy and having him walk us through the steps of how your little song that you're writing in your bed, sitting in the middle of your bed right now, can become the next hit. He can help you do that. So I am going to close out this edition of the Chat with Pat show. My friend Stephentodd Tracy. I mean, look, you're now that you know who he is, you're going to see his name, you're going to see him around, and you're going to be like, wow, that guy was on Pat's little Chat with Pat show. Better recognize. Stephen, thank you so much, darling. You're just amazing. 25 years old. I mean, all you people sitting out there, what am I going to do? 25, doing it. But he's got a lot of good help from his dad, his family, as we all do. My son is shooting this right now. Appreciate you, son. Anyway, Chat with Pat, and we're out.